Hello, I'm Laura Dockrell and I'm going to be reading a story from my new book, Echoes. Let's have a look at the cover. Isabella Mozzarella Jezebella Bumpington Brown was the youngest of 7 sisters. Like little women they lived, except they weren't actually poor. In fact, they were pretty rich. And except they weren't properly artistic, really. They weren't fussed about nice old juicy books and dressing up trunks and baking. They liked getting pedicures and sitting in Cafe Nero and scraping their way onto the London Fashion Week guest list, and were really good at wearing expensive pashminas, flipping their long blonde hair from one side to the next and saying wicks, which I think means wicked. Now, where you're about to be craned into the story, something really hilarious has just happened. Although we aren't really supposed to laugh because it's not funny. Well, it is, but it's bad karma to giggle at other people's misfortune. But when it's a Bumpington Brown, it's easy to get caught up in the moment. In 2 hours and 3 minutes' time, the Bumpington Brown girls are supposed to be flying to St. Lucia to visit their parents, who now live there. Except, oh my God, Isabella Mozzarella Jezebella has lost her passport. Dun, dun, dun! I think you're an absolute selfish cow. You've cocked this up too many times in the past, and you're doing it again. Tilly Tubbs grunted, her piggy nose quivering in frustration. Mum is going to freak! Jemima snarled under her breath. You are unbelievable, Isabella. Bibi shook her head in disgust, catting her eyes into dark little slits. I can't help but think you did this on purpose, to spite me, for snogging Damien. Look, he came onto me, okay? It's not my fault I'm prettier, Tara Massalata sighed, folding her Saint-Tropez arms into a bony square. Well, if you're not coming, let me get my hairdryer out of your bag. Frilly Skirtbean began digging around into Isabella's hand luggage. Can I please have your Ray-Bans, if you're not coming? Oh, and your sun oil. Oh, and your Ruby and Millie lip gloss. Oh, and your iPod. Haggis joined in on the squabble, texting at the same time. So off they went, all 6 of them, Ugg boots, Paul's boutique jackets and acrylic nails, like a grouching, fake-tanned parade of pretty ducklings. They swanned off to check in. Isabella, stripped of her goods, went to find a quiet, unembarrassing, uncringifying space to call Ad Lee. WTF, she texted her BFF. This is a long trek, all day to the airport to get shunned. Random L. To which her BFF replied, WTF? Question mark. Bumped. You must be pissed. Ah, well, Nero? Question mark. And something happened to Isabella then, when she saw that dreaded word, Nero, then something dramatically disappointing about packing to go and enjoy 2 weeks in the Caribbean sunshine to being deserted by your siblings, and then have to spend the afternoon bitching into a supermarket box of sushi and an espresso. So, as out of character as it was, so out of character it hurt. She replied, oh, random, they're letting me fly after all. Wicks, see you in 2 weeks. To which BFF replied, lucky cow, have fun, exo, 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 exo. The Ad Lee driver texted to confirm his arrival. The car door shut. Wandsworth Common, please. Isabella emptied her suitcase, repacked it for Cornwall. The Bumpington Browns had a cottage. She would go there in hiding for a fortnight.